And so, with all these, with the entirety of my testimony, just the accounts of my life of extreme evils, and crimes, all year, every day of the year, is to the best of my ability, So in light of all of this, full entirety of my testimony, there's no way possible, that I'm still, under watch or, any type of trial or, trying to prove anything that I already proved years ago already. You feel me? I mean, it's impossible. I mean, there's no way possible that, anything that I disproved already with my testimony is still be, legally able to be active right now in my life right now. You feel me? That includes scrutiny and things that I already proved was undermined by jealous artists, people who also, they exalt identity thieves, you feel me? And they themselves try to steal identity of, people on the low, you feel me? And, that's what they're trying to replace people, kill them and then replace them. And that's been the situation for as, long as this whole thing been going on against my life. That's why everything was did against my legacy and me without my knowledge and without my understanding of anything. Because it was a premeditated framing that they wished, to already, entrap it and to limit and keep me caged up in, since I was a child. They had already pre-planned all of this up to now. And so, that's where everything makes sense, And so, you realize, I ain't had no type of process or anything to have my rights of, privacy and, security of persons or anything to be violated like it is. But, and these jealous rappers, women and female, male and female, with direct, correlation to the, government. You feel me? Things proven already, and that's the situation. They just keep compounding in spite of global and national, especially national awareness of the situation. And then, when too much truth come out, then they just result to, gang culture, and then, they admit that, it got something to do with satanic cults, in order to justify things punishable by death. So, it's declaration of war, to steal a man's identity against a Christian person that can't defend themselves. And everybody else, watching it, but they do nothing about it. So in this, you see a prophecy being fulfilled as we speak right now. And then this is undoubtedly, telltale signs, that America is not under God. Proof, if anything, is the confirmation of it and the solidification, the solidifying of that idea, that, of course, God hates the lands. It's quite the contrary. God is not going to bless the lands. He's going to destroy it. It's facts, ultimately. So, it's clear, this situation here, and so you see what's really been going on, I can tell you, it's certain influential figures as women, all year, every year, I've been getting harassed, and, violently harassed and stalked by, why they keep making a reason in order to be able to keep themselves present in my life, they even got, they can distort the law and things, they got that kind of power, because they are extensions of the beast as well. And they're like, puppets, that he sent to me to destroy my life and continue his agenda, which he had already started, when back in 94, 95, beasts, there's different types of beasts, but you got a beast, you got Antichrist, feel me, you got, they try to replace the Lord, and all of this is the same situation from my birth all the way to now, premeditated situation. And so it's rough, And what you see, you pay attention, you see what these influential figures doing. Like, for instance, it's certain of these women, that had something to do with this, celebs, and, they only had bad intentions for me. And all these years, for the last 8 years, been trying to kill, steal, and destroy from my life, just like the devil. Non-stop with no breaks. Excuses happen, excuses this and that, but then the fact still remain, they always constantly been trying to kill, steal, and destroy from my life, unprovoked, without even knowing me personally or meeting me, And that's the kind of situation. So, they themselves are also a part of this situation that was pre-planned. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, you had celebrities that pre-planned to put people in my way in order to be able to justify them later being able to do this in the first place. So everything was choreographed. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was real. Nothing was true. You know what I'm saying? And all of it was a part of this framing here. And, you know, around that same time when I was a child, that's when they put this, you know, before I even ran into, you know, anything I would later run into, you know, they had already put this torture, like, wire thing in my skull and all of that, you know, when I was a child, you know, undocumented, unprovoked, and unnecessary. Like, it was no, you know, rational reason for that having been did. And then, you know, there was no consent given from it with anybody who loved me. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, they distorted perspectives, you know, false narratives, lies and things to make it seem like I belong to people I didn't belong to. So they could justify, you know, have that interest into my life with the people that they said that about never did care about me in the first place. You feel me? They never cared about me in the first place. They just used, you know what I'm saying? Other people used them to be able to facilitate this and make all this money off me. So to this day, you got even new artists that's using this junk on me. And it's crazy. And then, I mean, that's the situation. They doing all this satanic cult warfare against the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And then got the audacity to say anything that associate a miracle with God. You know what I'm saying? That's blasphemy. You feel me? That's ridiculous. And that's permanent. Just like this torture is. You feel me? And that's forever. You know? And so you see what's going on. Just like, for instance, I tell these influential figures, yo, some of them that's women, yo, cruel, evil, heartless women, you know, that just like is on like a witch hunt or insane, just out of this world, no brain type, just obsessed, cynical, out of all people on the face of the planet, only my legacy and me, they coincidentally, you know what I'm saying, share the same goal, the same mind, same belief, same idea as the beast. You feel me? And then they're stalking, killing me, chasing me every home. You know what I'm saying? They somehow they celebrities. You know, with no governmental, no formal, governmental, association. But somehow they evicted me out of all my places. You know what I'm saying? They invaded all my places, you know, invading everything that I do, everywhere I go. You know, they're doing all this stuff, and then they have yet to find anything that supports their arguments that they said, you know, in 8 years. Actually, before that, because before that I was just a child. So it's like, it's weird. It's still the same. I mean, but they have never ever found any supporting details for any of the arguments they said, but yet they constantly acting on them, and now they're just using my fame to justify their presence here anyway. It's like just to ignore everything that's already happened the last 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Let alone the last 20-some years. So now, I just got to accept it, because now they deciding that they want to promote a perspective of my fame because it's less risky for them than it is for them to own up to this evil. You know, it's the strangest situation ever, man. And how the world let this happen to a child and then continuously is just beyond me. You know, beyond me. And so, just in that same way, these same certain influential figures, celeb, evil women, cruel, wicked, you know what I'm saying, people, you know, I tell them that I belong to somebody, feel me? And I can tell them that all year, every year, it changes nothing. You know what I'm saying? The structures, I tell the structures, like, hey, structures, I'm not comfortable with this person or these people in my life. You know what I'm saying? They are people that's not right within. You feel me? They're not right within. I saw how they get down. I saw the things they done told me in secret where people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Cruel, heartless stuff that they done said. You know, tons of books, chapters, and pages that they leave out. You know what I'm saying? That maybe they don't know. Maybe they people don't know they done did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I remember everything that they took me through. And so it's like the White House forcing me to hug these people, you know what I'm saying, through negligence. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird. I'm like, I'm not comfortable with this peer person, you know, doing this to my life. But still, every so often, they still occasionally interact with me, you know what I'm saying, against my will. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I mean, and then what you do, I mean, I tell them I don't want you. I've been saying, I already, you know what I'm saying, I belong to somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's enough. That's all you got to say. You know what I'm saying? That should be enough in a civil society. So the structures are enabling, you know what I'm saying, circumstances dangerous, you know, to facilitate, you know, things against a person against their will. So in its entirety, bro, it's tons and tons of things that's at the hands of the structures, you know, and that's the blood of God's people, you know what I'm saying, on the hands of the structures, and that don't wash off, you know. So God go take away, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta say it, you know what I'm saying? But it's it, man. It's real. Like, these really are times of the beast. Eyes just coming awake of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just able to, you know, start to be able to understand and discern it more clearly, you know.